Right Side News, bringing you the right news for the right side. I'm Jim Hoel, and I am your voice. Good evening and welcome to the Hoel Report. Tonight's top story, another refugee crisis going on at the border in the southern border of the United States right now. This Caravan is down there right now trying to cross the border. So far, it's not going very well for them, and tear gas has been deployed, and as the United States National Guard is now trying to repel a foreign invasion of our mainland. So, right now in the world, we have the United States military trying to repel a foreign an invasion of our homeland. Mexico offered all of these refugees asylum. They offered to take them all in. They refused. So the Mexican government offered all of these people asylum, and yet they refused to accept it and wanted to continue on into the United States. Which basically what's going on our southern border right now is chaos. It's not good. It's dangerous. And it's a threat to the national security of the United States. The bottom line here is, who is telling these people to pack up everything they own, go on this 2,000-mile long journey to the United States southern border with no guarantee but we're not letting them in. So, somebody lied to these people. It's a bunch of clear, and it's our own governments. These Latin American, these South American governments, these communist regimes have collapsed, and now all of these refugees have nowhere to go. So, they get into contact, and George Soros pays off people and pays off buses to go and drive these people up here, but, that's what he's doing. There's a bunch of PACs that are funding this shit, that are trying to, and what it is DNC. It's for DNC to gain voters. So these Latin American communist governments that have collapsed are sending people up to our country, and we have basically foreign invaders trying to invade the homeland of the United States. So the bottom line here is the United States of America has, and always will be a sovereign nation, and the sovereignty of the United States will not be challenged. We're not going to have a massive invasion on our southern border where nobody knows who these people are or where they came from or what their intentions are. They have guns, the fighting that... and God forbid, I hope this does not escalate, because that we don't need a massive problem on our southern border right now. We don't need that. We got enough going on homeland. We don't need it. So really, it's getting to a point where either turn around and go home, or accept Mexico's invitation for asylum in Mexico. Just go down to the beach down there. Mexico. My brother vacations there like 3 or 4 times a year. So why don't they just accept Mexico's invitation for asylum in the country of Mexico? The Mexican government's offered it. Why don't they accept it? Well, it's a bunch of BS, and now they're trying to invade the homeland of the United States. And thank God for our military, and I salute our military, and, they're down there probably... I couldn't imagine the headache they're dealing with right now. All these people, none of them speak English. These people were lied to. They were bussed up here and promised of whatever, and now there's a big mess. And of course, it's because of the carelessness and irresponsibility, and these people are evil, who are doing this. So this is what we have. We have another big mess that this administration, the Trump administration, is going to have to clean up because of the carelessness of the Democrat Party. And I, for one, am getting sick and tired of it. And if this keeps up, if we want to go tit for tat, if that's how this is going to go, then you guys are going to have a hell of another 6 years. Because I guarantee you, we will reelect him, and he will set this shit straight, because this is outrageous. You got the mainstream media, tears come pouring out, because why aren't we accepting these refugees? When it's a matter of national security, for one thing, and for another thing, these people were lied to. I mean, it's not their fault, but, yes, they are victims. But to blame it on us, to blame it on our government, is beyond outrageous. You cannot blame the U.S. government for this mess. These people were lied to by their own governments, and the Mexican government has offered them asylum. So the bottom line is, they are victims in this thing, but it is not the fault of the U.S. government or the Trump administration at all. I think this is a headache for the Trump administration. I don't think he needs this right now. He doesn't want to deal with this caravan of marauding, and a lot of them are criminals, by the way. You don't know if these people are murderers, and a lot of it is gang related, I'm sure. You get ICE, they'll tell you a lot of these are gang-related activities. So, this is what we have, and it's not good. It is not a good thing. So, thankfully, our military's down there. Sure, hopefully stay safe down there. But God, come on. But this is why we elected the man. Hillary Clinton would have let all these people in. I guarantee you. Had Hillary Clinton won, all of these people would have they would have all been allowed in, and then we'd have an even bigger mess, and probably terrorist threats to the United States. Assuming we would still even be here and not dead from some nuclear holocaust. So, this is why we elected him, to prevent shit like this. He's doing a good job. I thank our military for doing a hell of a job. I know it's not easy. Actually, I don't really know, but you guys know. So, just stay safe. And bottom line is, this crap needs to end. So that's my opinion. We'll see what goes on here, and how many times they're going to try this, by the way. This isn't the first time this has been tried. It really is getting old. The definition of insanity is trying the same shit over and over and expecting a different result. Well, these caravans, you keep sending them up there, they just keep getting refused. We're not letting them in. They're not coming here. I'm sorry. We could either be stupid, or we could actually have some intelligence and say that okay, no, Mexico, you can take and there's no reason why they can't. And they've offered to. The Mexican government has offered to accept these people's asylum. And the bottom line is, the United States, we are not the babysitters of the world. Because other governments want to try communism and think it's a wonderful idea, and it is. It's a wonderful idea. It works out great for about 5 years, and then after that, what do you know? The bottom drops out, and you're dealing with a third world country and a failed state, and that's what we've seen in South America, where all these governments, they all went far left and be socialists and communists. And it was great for 5 years, but now we're dealing with failed states here. So, and now we have another refugee crisis. So, I admire Donald Trump for his tenacity and his toughness and really sticking his ground here. And I support him trying to keep our country safe from a foreign invasion. Come on. Either we have a country or not. The mantra of the campaign: a country without borders is not a real country. and we have a country, and it is called the United States of America, and its sovereignty will not be challenged. That's all the time we have for right now. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get back with you soon. Once again, to all our military and serving members out there, stay safe. God bless you.